I have a master's in sports psychology, another in behavioral analysis. So today I am live. We are going to talk about spirituality. We're going to throw a little bit of psychology in there. I'm going to do some free readings for you, and I do have some specials available for you as well if you're looking for answers to specific questions live. All right, so thank you so much for being here. And if you're just joining, go ahead and tell me where you are from. Say hi. Let me know where you are down in the comments. I'm coming to you from Southwest Florida, so that's like the west coast of the East Coast. Kind of, right? Hi, welcome in, guys. How are you? Callie from California, all the way on the other side. It's 12:02 p.m. here for me, Eastern Standard Time. So it is now the afternoon, but I'm sure there's many of you that are just waking up, having breakfast. Hello from New York. Hi, 2 New Yorks in a row. You guys, awesome. You're on the East Coast too. Hi guys, welcome in. My name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. And today I go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at the same time so that we can interact. We can talk about spirituality. You can kind of learn a little bit about your own intuitive gifts, your psychic abilities. I do kind of give you guys tips on how to grow those, and if anybody's looking for spiritual coaching or mentoring or psychic or mediumship readings, here I am, and we are going to do some free ones. I do have some specials for anyone interested. You can book right above, but let's just get started. So how are you? Good morning from Vegas, North Carolina. If you're just getting here, guys, double tap on that screen. If you can double tap on my third eye, get in sync with my energy. That will also throw some hearts up on the screen. It'll give this live some likes. So I appreciate that. That color of lip, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just love like the deep plum or purple right now. I do have like lavender in my hair, but good morning from South Carolina. Hello guys. So if you are interested in maybe getting a free message from your guides, or as an energy reader, what happens usually is everyone says their name in the comments, and whatever, I kind of look up at a certain time and I see a name, and then I'm instantly drawn to images, and then I pull cards to kind of navigate me through the message for you, okay? Awesome, you guys are here, you guys are ready to go. Why am I in the bathroom? Great question. So I don't have internet, like we don't have Wi-Fi in the house. I have 4 children, and this bathroom is huge, and we don't use it, all of it, and it's 2 doors away from the nearest living room, which is where all of my family is, and you know, we got to make it work. When you work from home, you don't need to have like all the lavish luxuries. I move from place to place, and I think the acoustics are pretty good in here. So that's why I'm in the bathroom. My shower actually there's 1 shower on that side, and then there's 1 shower on that side, but we only use 1 shower. So you got to do what you got to do, right? Awesome. So thanks so much for being here, guys. Awesome. I'm so happy to see so many of you in here. You guys are ready to go. You're ready to get some answers. Now, before we start, it is cold. It is very cold. It's cold. So, listen up. It is cold. My toes are actually cold. I have Raynaud's phenomenon disease, which means like bad circulation kind of in my feet anyway. So my toes are freezing. Now, let me show you quickly. I'm going to get onto TikTok so you can kind of see what I'm talking about when I say, hey, check out the link in my bio. All right. So here's my TikTok page. You can get to this anytime by jumping up there on my name. Okay. And you see that little blue arrow? Well, clicking on the link below is going to get you to my personal page. Okay. You guys hear like the vents above me? Is that what you're saying? So when you do that, you're going to come to my page here, and I have some specials going on. So you see this first special is a $5 yes or no question. And then I have a 1 to 2 minute psychic reading for $16. There is an $11 aura reading, and these 3 are specials. So these 3 don't usually exist on my website. So you won't see these specials any other time but during this live. Now, if you keep going, you'll see my longer psychic readings, mediumship readings, past life readings, North Node readings, fertility, health, all of that stuff. Okay, so if at any time you would like to make sure that you get an answer that you need, okay? Because we may not get to everyone today, and I may not answer this specific question that you're looking for. Please go ahead and book with the link in my bio anytime during this live, okay? So let's start. I feel like super drawn to using this love deck, but I feel like it's love in relationships, but I feel like this is like mostly for ourselves. I do feel like some people maybe need some messages when it comes to love. And it's not necessarily like someone looking for a new partner, but I do feel like I have messages for love for some reason. Like heart chakra is popping out at me, and so is Justin with his, or this 50-star review. Okay, Justin needs a message about love. Okay, I got something about patience in attraction. Okay, so I feel like if this has to do with another person, maybe this has to do with like approaching love or starting new cycles in love. I do feel like there's something about attraction and maybe jumping into a situation where you feel strong attraction versus like allowing the situation to unfold naturally when you're attracted to something. Okay, it's like not being too eager and kind of letting things play out slowly is kind of how I feel like I need to tell you, maybe to approach a new cycle. Justin's like, yes. Okay, so this is how I feel like you're going to break this cycle is the next time you have a really deep, strong attraction to someone, or it could even be like a craft or being creative or artsy. It can be anything like that. But when you feel drawn to it, I want you to like take a breath and I want you to like experience the moments. Okay, I want you to allow whatever it is in your life to lead you. I don't want you to push to it too fast, okay? I want you to just bask in it and allow the energy to really resonate with you in the moment, okay? Because I do feel like you can create some stronger bonds and stronger like grounding ties if you do that, okay? All right, who's next? There's this girl, Dee Dee. She's been messaging me like crazy. Okay, you just need to just take a break. Like, just let the messages come. But I do feel like you need patience. Like if someone is coming on too strong to you, I feel like you just need to speak about patience, okay? Nothing's gonna go anywhere, and if something seems to leave your life, if it doesn't come too fast, then it was never meant for you in the first place, okay? Sarah and the mushrooms. All right, good. Here we go, Sarah. Ooh, two cards flew out. I didn't even mean for that to happen. Okay, I got trust and stay optimistic. And if this is about like being able to trust people or being able to trust people in love, I do feel like what you have to do is allow the past to exist as the past. If you continue to bring those feelings into the present, then they will reflect your current situation, which means new relationships that come in will still yield that untrusting ability or that the lack of ability to fully dive into a relationship. You know what that feeling of fully letting go and being like vulnerable with another person. I feel like that's hard for you, but it doesn't have to be. And I feel like when you present that behavior, you attract someone who brings that behavior, okay? So it's almost like not being able to trust another person is like you saying you don't trust yourself. So say that to yourself. Why don't I trust myself? What do I not trust myself with? Is it my emotions? Is it my my communication skills? What is it? Okay? Kind of turn it around on yourself. Okay. All right. If you do have lost loved ones and you would like to connect to lost loved ones, I am a psychic medium. A medium means that I connect with people who have passed and crossed over on the other side. As a conduit, I am receiving messages from them directly. Now, if you head to the link in my bio, you will see that I have mediumship readings. They go from 3 to 8 minutes and then 9 to 15 minutes. I also have one-on-ones available. If you click on the link in my bio and you head over here, this is my page, and you scroll down a little bit so you see the candle flames. These candle flames are one-on-one Zoom meetings, okay? One-on-one Zoom meetings with me for mediumship or psychic, okay? So if you have lost loved ones and you want to connect to them, those are two different ways that you can do that, okay? All right, Victoria, message for you, Victoria. And don't forget, guys, if you book the yes or no response, I will do it live for you. All right. So if you book the yes or no response, here it's $5. Then the video will be sent later, but you'll get the message and you'll get it live. Okay. So once I see any of those come in, I'll probably stop what I'm doing and I will answer those questions for you. All right. Okay. Here we go. Did I already say a name, right? See, I gotta go back. Do I have jewelry that you can buy? I do make my own jewelry. You can always message me on Instagram. I could just make something personal for you if that's what you're looking for. I'm currently working on minimalizing my life and we're going to be on the road. I'm going to be traveling medium. So I don't have like a store set up, but I do stuff like this where people say, hey, can you make me a pendulum? Or hey, can you make this? As long as there's payment up front, which we will do through my personal website, which is a secure payment system. Okay, that's intuitioncc.com. Then we'll be good. Okay, so if you're ever interested in something like that, you guys have seen the earrings and the necklaces and the pendulums that I make. All right. So yeah, I might have some stuff on intuitioncc.com right now. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. All right. Awesome, awesome. Okay. I can't remember who I said. Do you guys remember the name I said? I'm just going to go with Victoria. Oh, okay. It was Victoria. All right, good. I was like, Victoria feels right, but I had to get back in sync with her energy before I went on. Okay. Thanks. You guys are so awesome. Don't forget to double tap on that screen, please. Let's get to 22,000 likes. I'm partial to that number. Okay, Victoria. Oh my God, I almost felt like I wanted to cry. Did you feel, I felt like abandonment in your life. I feel like I pulled the separation card. I felt abandonment. I felt like a walking away from someone or a situation, and there was like this really sad song that was playing, and I don't even know the name of it, but it was so like it tugged on my heartstrings. Okay. I feel like to get over this situation, to overcome these this painful situation or this feeling of like someone leaving you or like letting go or separating, I feel like you have to ignite your passions. Like I'm getting like flood your mind with creativity. It's like if you are trying to get over something that's negative in your life, don't sit in a quiet room with nothing to do because all you're going to do is think about it. Try to escape into creativity or escape into your happy places, not places that are chemically going to do more negative than positive. Okay, there are chemicals and like herbs and supplements that you can take that can heighten your mood. So definitely those, but not in something that's going to completely block the situation, something that might help you think deeper into the situation. Being in a creative mindset helps you to focus a little bit on something that really has no construct, has no depth. It's very abstract. So it can really help you. Okay. The two link companies that I use for my readings are Snipfeed and Hey Hero. Okay. I also work for Memo, but like that's only for people that can't, for some reason, they live in certain isolated places of Europe and they can't access the other two. So don't worry about that. But I only work for Hey Hero. I work on my Snipfeed link. Okay. So those are the two companies that you would see you would make payments to. So I pay those companies to host my readings on their site. So I pay I'll pay Hey Hero 20%. I pay Snipfeed 15%. And they're there to host. They're there for secure payment system. They're there for support system. Okay, so that's why I use them. Oh my God, those are so beautiful. I thought they were little dragons. So look, if you book a reading, you will get it back within 7 days. Most people get it back 2 to 4 days. If you haven't seen anything in your spam box, if you've signed in to snipfeed.co or heyhero.com and you don't see your reading, contact me, or there's a support for both companies, okay? All right. You wish they had dragon ones. I thought those were baby dragons. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna switch decks. And don't forget, guys, if you book the $5 question, I will do it live for you. That's the only one I'll do live for you right on the spot, is the $5 question. Oh, I should have brought my pencil over here. All right, let me just check that really quickly. See if anybody needs a question answered. A $5 question. Okay, Sarah, thank you so much for booking. Yours is a mediumship reading, so I won't be able to do that live right now. But I do, if anybody does have a question that they ever need an urgent response, I do have that available, okay? So does it need to be a yes or no question? In order to book the yes or no question, it does have to be a yes or no question. I do have other specials available. I have an $11 aura reading, and I have a $16 mini like psychic reading. That's 1 minute to 2 minutes. And that does not need to be a yes or no question, okay? So the 1 to 2 minute for $16, that does not need to be a yes or no question. If you go check that out, it tells you what it can and cannot be. So I can't do a past life reading or a mediumship reading in the 1 to 2 minutes. I've tried, I have been successful. Some people will probably still ask, but I can't get into depth in 1 to 2 minutes with a mediumship reading. And that's because it does take me a lot of time prior to meditate with that person. So if you would like a mediumship reading, please book like a little bit longer of a reading, and that will yield more images and messages from loved ones, okay? All right. I do medical scans. Yes, I do. So I'll talk about past life after this, but I started doing medical scans when I helped diagnose a friend with breast cancer. At the time, I didn't know what a medical scan was. I was just doing a psychic reading, and I saw that her chest was inflamed or red and that she had a couple spots that were yellow down here. Come to find out, she did have stage 3 breast cancer, but because I did that reading, she went to the doctor and they found it, and they were able to get her 22 chemo treatments, and she was able to keep both her breasts. And it was such an emotional moment for us that is when I realized that I was able to do medical scans or medical readings for people. So what I do is, I don't know if I can necessarily be able to say, will you have any of these diseases ever in your life? Maybe I can, but a lot of people come to me because they have not had success with their regular doctor. They maybe feel something's wrong, but their doctors and their tests say no. Believe me, tests from the doctors and labs, they can be wrong. Okay, I've been in a legal suit with someone who, a specific hospital that I had my child at, they ran tests on my child that were incorrect. Like they had switched something, okay, because her test came back and said that it was basically a different child. And so I know it's possible, even at a hospital level, to switch labels or whatever the case may be. But do I still have the $5 short readings? The short readings are yes or no. I don't see it on Hey Hero. Okay, do you want me to make a $5 reading on Hey Hero too? If you like to use Hey Hero, I can do that. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Now, so people ask me for clarification if they have an issue with something and they don't know how to solve it or what's causing it. Sometimes I can see in the body and tell you exactly what's going on. Now for past life readings, this is how I approach past life readings, okay? There's past life regression, which is where a professional leads you into back through childhood and back through your most previous past life and past lives before that. As I approach past lives, I am bringing forth the necessary soul contracts that you have that you haven't played out, things that you haven't healed, traumas that live with your soul through past lives. Maybe you do something a certain way in this life and you have no idea why it's affecting you or why you even have to get over it. It could be to do with a past life. So I describe what I see. I tell you the scenarios. I tell you what the big ideas and messages are and how it played out in past lives. And then you can take that information to learn how to heal in this past. Sometimes just understanding the origin, sometimes just understanding the origin of it can help you change. Where can I send the $16 and when will you do the reading? So if you click the link in my bio right now, you will be sent to Snipfeed. Snipfeed is the hosting site that I use as a third party who secures all my payment methods. They validate who I am. And the readings come through and then I send them back in a video message. So you'll get a response from Snipfeed that says, Katie Maike finished your video. So you either view the video on there or it's going to resend you to snipfeed.co where you sign in with that email and you're going to have all your readings or your questions in one space. Like it keeps them there for you. So I'm going to go on to Hey Hero right now, which you can actually access Hey Hero through the link in my bio too. You just scroll down a little bit and you'll see it. So I'll do a $5 yes or no question in Hey Hero as well. And let me see what the mini special is right now. So on Hey Hero, I can only keep up to 4 services available at one time. So if you're looking for some services on Hey Hero that you don't see, you can always go to Snipfeed. It's the same thing. They are usually the same price. All right, so let's add a $5. So hold on, guys. What I'm doing right now is I'm adding a $5 reading, yes or no question, to Hey Hero. And just in case you guys like using Hey Hero, okay, $5, no birth date required. Okay. All right, so on Hey Hero as well, guys. All right, sorry I had to do that for someone. Hey Hero Hey Hero is like a cameo or a memo, but it's all spiritual practitioners, it's palm readers, it's astrologists. You have to be asked to be on this platform. It's not like anybody can go on and just do it. So Hey Hero will look like this. Okay, so if you go to the link in my bio, you can just scroll down a little bit. Here, I'll show you. If you go to the link in my bio, it'll send you to this page. Now, there's the $5 reading for Snipfeed. If you're somebody who likes Hey Hero, just keep scrolling until you see that's me on Hey Hero right there. And if you click there, it's going to take you to Hey Hero, okay? And you'll be able to see the same $5 reading. See, it'll take you right to Hey Hero. Okay, and then I'll be there and you'll see $5 readings. You'll also see some other readings that I have available. Okay? All right. So I talked a little bit too much about that, didn't I? All right, you guys ready to do some more readings? Let's do some free readings for you. All right. All right, gotta stay organized, Don't forget to double tap on this screen, guys. Double tap. Let's get to 22,000 likes. That would be amazing. And don't forget, this is something that I upload later on, or I download and upload to YouTube. So if you are looking for this live specifically for whatever reason later on, you can check the link out in my bio, scroll all the way at the bottom, and you will see the meta movement. You will see me here in this same purple shirt because I'm a minimalist and only have 33 articles of clothing. You watched your reading. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. So yes, when you click on Hey Hero, this is what you're gonna see. It's gonna say Katie Maike, and that's where you can get a $5 reading, yes or no, and then there's other options as well. If you just like Hey Hero, some people like using Hey Hero better. I've used Hey Hero mostly. I've just recently switched over to Snipfeed because it does host other options for you guys, a lot more options. Okay, so I'm gonna use, this is Madame Clara. Madame Clara's 5-cent tarot. You like both? Hey Dominique, thanks for being here, love. Okay, this is Madame Clara's 5-cent tarot. I love this. I was sent this deck by someone, and now I use it for all my readings because I love it. So if you are looking to get into tarot and you're scared because you don't know what things mean, this is the deck for you because you don't have to know. The words are on there whether you put it in reverse or not. Okay? All right, Stephanie, I saw you. Message for you. What does Stephanie need to know? Message for Stephanie, something she needs to know in her life. Okay? Don't forget, you can always ask questions like that as well with the $16 special. Okay. So I got the Justice card for you. Okay, you guys see how there's cause and effect at the top, but then if you turn it upside down, there's also words that would say like injustice, cause and effect. So this is what I have to tell you, that your energy is very leading right now, and it feels like that you have a lot more control of the energies around you. Like you're in control. You're not the one that is reacting. I feel like you are the one that is in control of causing them. So just be a little bit more cognizant of your choice of words, be a little bit more cognizant of your like reactions to things, and realize like how much control you really have. I feel like maybe you just need to know how much control your thoughts and your actions really have with other people around you. Because sometimes I feel like energetically you feel like you don't have control, but really you do. Okay? And it's a deeper way of thinking about it. Okay. Second or third time your live has come up on my feed. Maybe that's saying something, my dear. Everything happens for a reason. My name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. So in college, I studied psychology. I studied athletes. I studied the mind's ability to trick the body into thinking that we exercise, that we eat healthy, that we are running drills that we're not. So I used to do experiments all the time where I would go to bed and imagine myself doing 200 crunches before I went to bed, and I would wake up with sore abs. But the research shows that when you think about your stomach, the muscles will twitch in your stomach. So technically, you are tricking your brain, and that can be used for amazing stuff when it comes to spirituality. Okay? Okay, Debbie, a message for you. What do you need to hear, Debbie? So, here we go. Dominique, I do have some different specials going on. I have a $5 yes and no question. All right. What do you need to know, love? Patience, temperance. It's good though. I get some good energy and good vibes from you right now, and I do feel like there's this energy of you seeking inspiration. Okay? Continue to seek inspiration. Jump around like teacher to teacher to teacher. I feel like your guides are like, don't stay here. Don't stay here. Jump around. That you're going to be getting a lot of messages from different people that are going to basically make you who you are. Okay? So just be patient with it and feed your creativity, feed your inspiration. All right? You want your own spiritual business? Okay. You need to have some patience. And the only success, I do feel like the only success, that makes so much more sense because like you can't like mimic and mock what other people do. I feel like what you are passionate in, how you like your spiritual business will probably grow as you feed your soul and feed your creativity through the things that you love will flourish and become part of your business. Okay? Awesome. My energy is so cool. Thanks for being here. So I have a $5 yes or no question available. I have $11 aura readings. And then I have my normal $16 psychic reading, which is 1 to 2 minutes. If you would like a mediumship reading, past life, or north node, please keep scrolling. Those options are there. They're just difficult to do in such a short reading, okay? All right, Allie, here we go. What message do you need? And you're welcome, my love. Allie. Okay. I feel like you and maybe a partner might have a breakthrough soon. I do feel like there's going to be some clarity in maybe there were some struggles in what you guys are working towards, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity soon, okay? Yeah, we can definitely do a live soon together. I would love that. Yeah, I think I'm going to dive a little bit more into that. I do some lives with people. I do Oracle, Brie Marie. We do missing persons lives, but you can always contact me on Instagram. If anybody ever wants to get a hold of me, find me on Instagram. Go to the link in my TikTok bio to find my Instagram because there's a lot of scammers. They're probably in here watching me live right now. Okay, you have to make sure that my videos, if you find a profile page that looks like mine, make sure that it has a bunch of views on all the videos. Make sure that I'm commenting in there, okay? Because there's a lot of scammers, which is why I work through third-party companies. So I work through SnipFeed, I work through Hey Hero. Those are the two main companies. You'll also see me on Memo. I have my own personal website, intuitioncc.com. I do not solicit for readings in DMs or comments. I do not take payments through Venmo or Cash App or PayPal unless it's a third-party company. So don't send money to like a PayPal email for me, okay? It's going to be through a third-party company. And I think like the biggest thing is like if you want to donate or tip me, you can do so through TikTok or you can do so right on my Snip feed. It's right there. I'm not going to ask for tips. I'm not going to ask for gift cards. Okay. So just know that, guys. All right. No, I don't think any true psychic medium will do that. Okay. So if somebody approaches you with that behavior, you need to shut them down right away. Okay? You do a lot of work with missing people. That would be awesome. I try to help as much as I can with missing people. I try. I could probably do more, but it's draining. Obviously, it's very draining because it's emotional stuff. All right, Doris. What do you need to know, Doris? Whoa, this flew right out. Okay, I got the Page of Pentacles. And this is kind of telling me that I feel like maybe you need to manifest like a new foundation, okay? Like, I don't know if this is a new way of living or what it is, but there's something about the idea of what you want for the future. You can start to create the foundation for it now instead of being like, when will it come? When will it come? I feel like today is the best day to make a small move towards those future goals that you have, okay? And implement it somehow in your daily life, all right? All right. Thanks so much for being here, guys. My name is Katie Maike. I am a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. So if you would like to book a spiritual coaching, one-on-one psychic abilities, or life coaching in general, I do have 2 masters in sports psychology and another in behavioral analysis. I don't have a counselor's license, but I can help you and teach you how to heal yourself, okay? All right, Christy, messages for you. What do you need to know? I just love when stuff comes right out. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you need to make a decision about something and you're not truly trusting your intuition and it's causing you to go down this spiral of negative thought, like a rabbit hole. I feel like you need to realize like where this all came from, and it comes from like not trusting your intuition. It's trusting the fear or letting the fear take over. Okay, so stay positive. Start to look at more positive things. And I do feel like you're going to be able to freely make choices that are going to be hindered by fear, okay? Because every time fear comes into the equation, timing changes. And you might have to make up for that. And what do I mean by that? Let's say you're leaving the house and you're already late for work, or you think you're going to be late for work. But then you realize you forgot your phone charger and you said to yourself, oh, I don't want to be late. I'm just going to go without my phone charger. But there's two situations that could have happened. You could have turned back around, you didn't really leave far from your house. You could have gone back in the house, got your phone charger, and left and got back in the car because you were not afraid to be late. And that changes your timing of where you are on the road. All that stuff changes. Okay, so you have to realize that by saying okay to fear at any moment changes the timing of things, that it gets easier. Let me tell you, if you feel like you've listened to your intuition and there's still something kind of crazy happened, know that there's timing. So the first time you get the message to do something, do it the first time. Okay, it's really training you to work backwards and to listen to your intuition the first time instead of the 30th time. Okay? All right. Here we go. Anna, message for you. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. And what does ground yourself mean? It means to take care of you first and foremost. It's to take care of you. It's to understand you. It's to understand your moralities. It's to understand the reasons why you do things. Think of a tree and the roots grow into the ground. Now, if you just had one single root that stuck straight into the ground, at any time a windstorm could come and blow that tree completely over because it's not secure in the ground. It has this one single root system. So in order to ground yourself, it's really about strengthening all of those avenues to which you grew up thinking that the world was, whether it was money, relationships, adult-child relationships, adult-adult relationships, what school means, what the future means, any of those things. Those are all creating different roots that are branching out, that are creating more stability in your life. So it's about going back into all of those roots that created you and really evaluating where they came from. And do I want to branch out from where I came from? Does this make sense for me anymore? Because we all have to realize that if we want the future to change, it means we cannot do one single thing that we've been doing our entire lives, because what we've been doing has not got us there yet. So in order to get there, we have to change. So what can you change in order to get there faster? That's what you should be asking yourself. Okay? Oh, Nessa, message for you. Oh, facts, broken heart. Oh, I know. Healing is hard, but it's worth it, guys. Look at my hair. This piece just wants to have a party on its own. Nessa, message for you. And thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you connecting with me. I do appreciate you guys being here during my live. I appreciate all the likes tapping on the screen. It really helps this live. Helps reach more people. Helps me reach more people. It's all I can ask for. People who need me. That's all I need is people who need me. Like, artificial growth doesn't matter because I can't reach those people anyway. All right. So, Nessa, you need to get back into balance. Okay. Now, this can be like of this material world, this 3D material world versus this ether type of meditative self-awareness world. I do feel like we all are always balancing, but I think that we need to remember, like, it's never good to be one way or the other. It's not really good to be completely indulged in the ethers and not really caring about your daily activities, but it's also not good to be completely chaotic and obsessed in the 3D world and forget about your spiritual side, okay? So try to find ways to balance those. I feel like it's going to bring more mental health in your life, okay? All right. Marielle. Okay, message for you. Okay, so another card. Okay, so I pictured a balancing act of some sort before I pulled the card. And then I pulled this angelite in reverse, which says support is all around you, which is telling me that I feel like you don't allow people to help you. You don't allow people to support you. Like, it's easier for you to do things. You feel like it's easier for you to do things. But then at the same time, you end up putting so much on your shoulders that it exhausts you. But at the same time, you can't let go and let other people let it just happen the way that's going to happen. And there's this element of control that you have to have on the situation. And I feel like you just need to let go. Let go of having to be in control. Stay positive about the situation. Stay positive about if like you don't have time to make dinner and your oldest child says, well, I'll do it. Don't say no. Allow them to try to help you. That's what I'm talking about. It's about trying to do everything yourself. Maybe you were used to doing it and now it's come to a point where like it's really stressed and strained on you, okay? This could be a work environment, but I just feel like it's about people who were dependent on you, but now they're not. And you do have people around you that can help you, okay? That alleviate some stress in your life. We all take a break. Ooh, I just need a water break. I just need to take a water break, okay? Stay here, stay tapping, double tap, double tap. Remember, we want to get to 22,000. We're at 11. We're halfway there. We're at 11.2. Okay, I have about 45 minutes left during this live. At any time, you're welcome to go check the link out in my bio. That's SnipFeed. I work through two companies, SnipFeed and Hey Hero. Hey Hero is also listed in the link in my bio. And you can purchase a $5 reading, $11 aura reading, or a mini psychic reading for $16. So if you purchased yesterday, I do have your readings. They will be uploaded later today after the live. If anybody purchases a 24-hour response reading, that will be done right after the live. And if you purchase a reading today, it'll most likely get done tomorrow or Friday. Okay, so if you purchase a reading now, I do all my readings the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If it's past Sunday and it gets into the next week and you haven't found your reading, contact me, contact SnipFeed, contact Hey Hero. We'll find it, okay? Because I sent it and there's always a copy of it. Somebody can always download and resend it to you, okay? I don't have a lot of control, so what I can do is pass the information on, but you also have to contact their support. I'm just saying this because I have had some people in the past, and it's when I've contacted support, they contact me back. They don't send it to the person who had the problem. So just know that that's always there for you guys, okay? Okay. Now, I kind of want a snack too, but I'll wait till the end. Now, I'm going to talk about this deck really quickly. Now, if anybody suffers from any mental illness, and this has to do with bipolar disorder, this has to do with from like bipolar to just having anxiety or just having depression, and fill in the blanks, okay? Now, I love this deck. It's called the Dialectical Behavioral Therapy Skills Deck, and it was created by two doctors who are therapists. They are psychiatrists, and what they did was they created a deck to help you cope. It's a coping deck, and it has mindfulness skills, skills when you feel distressed or when you don't feel tolerant, interpersonal affective skills. But I like this because there's so many good things you can do. Who doesn't have mental illness if you've lived in 3D? If you lived in the 3D world and you didn't know that awakening was in existence, then you've lived with mental illness. That's what I feel. Like, regular life is mental illness. So I'm going to draw one card for you guys. You can purchase this deck through the link in my bio. It's just an affiliate link, but I love this deck. I'm going to share one card with you. And this is just a skill that maybe you can use in the future if you're ever feeling a certain way, just as a skill to kind of have in your tool book, your tool belt. Okay. You are probably going through an awakening if you're here right now, just letting you know. Okay, so this is interpersonal effectiveness skills, okay? Practice making simple requests, okay? Find safe opportunities to practice making simple requests. For example, ask a stranger for the time or direction. In a store, ask an employee to help you find something. With friends, ask for a small favor. The more you practice, the easier this will get. And this goes so good with that last reading because I feel like it gets hard for us to ask for help. Okay, we don't want to show our weaknesses. It gets hard for us to ask for help, guys. And if you're someone who needs to let go of some of the responsibilities of other people, practice making small requests to people, then that will start to feel normal to you. And then you can go ahead and make bigger requests and not feel guilty, because sometime in your past, somewhere in your past, you were made to feel guilty for asking for something for yourself. And this is where it all began. Okay, you were made to feel guilty. You were made to feel selfish. Selfish has a negative connotation. Like, why does it not have a positive one? Being selfish is good. And guess what? Somebody who wasn't getting attention is the person who made that word up. Okay, they were being selfish of themselves by making the word up. The irony in the word, guys. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. I feel like we have some messages for you guys. I have to talk. Some of you are going to have some blocks with this deck. I like to go through this deck and say blocks. I also like to go through this deck and give kudos or ask what type of energy that you need to be in, which I think I'm going to do a little bit later in another deck, actually. Okay, so here we go. Say your name in the comments. I'm just going to check, make sure you guys know that I have $5 yes or no questions. I have $11 aura readings, and I have $16 mini psychic readings. If you would like to connect with a loved one who has past mediumship readings, a past life reading, North Node reading, fertility reading, medical readings, please keep scrolling because those are available to you. These three that I just discussed are readings that are not normally available, so they are specials that are only available right now during the live. Okay, so I'm just gonna check on these and see if there are any yes or no's that I can answer right now. Okay, awesome. I do, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna record for Thelma. She has a question. Okay. So I have to record. All right. Hi, Thelma. Thank you so much for booking this yes or no question. Okay, so you want to know if the current way that you're handling your journey is going to be successful. All right, so let's see if your energy moving forward is going to be successful. I got a yes right away, okay? And I got the Knight of Pentacles. So this says patience, but yes, it is going to be successful. Patience, but it's going to be successful. Okay, thank you so much for booking. I'll put all my contact information down below. All right. See, now let's go back and see who the next yes or no question is. I think there's only a few on here. Okay. Sorry for that belly shot, guys. Okay, so if you do book a $5 question, I can do it live for you. I have one more to do. Okay. Okay, Krista. Okay, so here we go. Krista, if you're here, love, you said 1111 has been popping up in your life the past couple days. Is someone or someone trying to tell me something? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to record this for you. And don't forget, I will upload these responses a little bit later, okay? So I'm gonna do it live so you guys can see and get your answer now, but it won't be recorded and sent to you until a little bit later, okay? And that's just due to time. Remember, I don't have the internet. I have to go to a Target parking lot to upload where they have super fast internet. And there's some restaurants, so I grab a bite to eat too at the same time. Okay. Okay, so we have Krista. Here we go. Krista wants to know about those signs and what they are saying. This is a yes or no question. Hello, Krista. So you want to know about these 1111 signs and what if they mean anything to you. If this is someone that's trying to come through. Okay, I just got to know that it's not someone that's trying to come through. But I did get that this is a message of a start of a new cycle. There's something about being patient and realizing and recognizing that a new cycle is about to start. So yes, this is a message from your angels. This is not a message from a past loved one, but they're trying to show you that there's something that's starting fresh and you have a chance to change the way it ends this time. Okay? Thank you so much for booking. Oh, that was so awesome. So awesome. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, here we go. Some more messages for you guys. Lacey. Turn this off. Let me go through and accept those so I don't do them again. All right, so I do see Crystal on here. I do see Andrea. I do see Sarah. So if you guys booked, I see you. Thank you so much for booking. Okay. Here we go. Seeing so many names. Who did I just say? Dominique, who did I just say? I have ADHD / that doesn't exist. All right, Lacey. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Okay, here we go. Lacey. That was right. That was so weird. I saw you in a little nest. Okay, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So I don't know if you've been shielding yourself. You've been kind of, it reminded me of the hermit energy of really kind of like isolation or being in your own head about something. So I do feel like there is a new cycle, and I feel like you have to be okay with fast change. Like there's something about like a completely new lifestyle or a change that you've been wanting, and I feel like it's going to come faster than you even imagined. I feel like you might even be shocked when you see it. But I do feel like there is an ending that is coming to some hard times, and that there's a fresh new start waiting for you. It just may not look like you would imagine. Like I feel like you just have to believe. Like you're not going to recognize it, but you have to be able to go with the flow. The energy of going with the flow and saying yes, that's what's going to take you there. Okay? All right. Robin. Message from your guides. Okay, so this is, I feel like there might be a situation that's kind of like, I don't know if you have any like kind of drama in your life. I'm not sure, but it feels like there's like a peak of interest or a peak of a situation. And I do feel like you might think that this is the way it's going to go from now on, but I feel like I need to tell you that energy is always fluid and energy is always changing and nothing is set in stone. So if an event happens in front of you, or a relationship changes, or someone gets angry with you, or there's just kind of a shift, or maybe it's already happened, whatever has happened, don't think that that's the longevity. Just let it pass and let it through you. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. The more you hold on to it, the more it'll stick around. I don't feel like this is meant to stay. I feel like it's just kind of like an abrupt kind of weird situation in your life that really isn't meant for you. It's meant for other people. Like they're projecting onto you and you need to see that. Okay. All right. I feel drawn to use my crystal inspiration deck right now. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? I do have it. I do have it. Awesome. If you are just getting into Oracle, Daily Crystal Inspiration deck on Amazon, it's like 25 bucks. I think I have the link in my bio. Amazing deck to start with. Not only can it tell you what crystal you need in your life, but there are also some amazing messages in here for you, okay? So Delta, I'm going to focus on your energy right now. Okay, avoid the crash and burn. Take action. Okay, I feel like taking control of the situation, and I keep getting me. Like there's something about you doing you for you. There's something about you making choices for yourself, whether it's your own words, things you want to say, but there's like a past history of you kind of like being careful what you say around other people. And I feel like that's just you avoiding any conflict, or you avoiding standing up for yourself or your own words or your own convictions. And that could be because you don't really know what your own convictions or words are. So maybe start there. Okay. Okay. If you guys have any personalized questions, you have a yes or no question, please use the link in my bio to book. If you have any questions about fertility, medical, you want a medical or health scan, that could also be fertility. I have a lot of people that kind of combine it. They'll do a fertility reading, but they'll ask like if there's anything medically wrong with them or their partner. If you do that, please make sure to put your partner's name so I can do a scan on them. That reading is a little bit longer and allows me to really dive a little bit deeper into a medical and then also that fertility portion. So if you have any, if you'd like to book that, please click the link in my bio, okay? All right, Joanna, there you go. 3 stars. Sometimes it comes by so fast that it's hard for me to see the name. Okay. Yeah, there you are again. Okay, here we go, that's you. Okay. Okay, I got shift your money mindset and go with the flow a little bit more, okay? And this has to do with like, I feel like this is money out, okay? And it has to do with like the flow of money. And I feel like we've been conditioned to think that money comes in like forms, like in months or weeks, or we work 2 weeks and we get a paycheck, and that paycheck equals 2 paychecks equal 1 month of bills. Like that's the wrong way to think about it. And I was programmed too. It's hard for me to even be like, how much do you make a year? How much do you make a month? Like I can't tell you how much I make a month. I make different amounts every single month. They can literally be from 2,000 to 10,000 or to 100. Like it depends on the universe. Whatever I need, I'm always taken care of. But there's also, you know, it's really about the way you think about money leaving you is how the money will come in. So if you save, you shop by looking at prices, then money will come in a restricted way because you're spending money in a restricted way, okay? And I'm not saying go crazy with and drop big purchases. I mean, if you need them, then get them. But if you're purchasing something for a satisfying reason, that's another block, okay? But at the same time, you have to let go of money freely, and you have to realize that money is always coming in and money is always going out. Money can be made in seconds. It doesn't have to be made in hours or weeks or months, okay? Yeah, we passed 22,000 likes. Thanks in the first hour. You guys, in the past 15 minutes, you doubled what we did in 45 minutes. Thank you, Dominique. It's my moderators, isn't it? Awesome. Okay, Gina, message for you, Gina. Lost in love. Those words just came to me. Okay, release your emotional baggage. This card came up in reverse, which is telling me that you haven't, like you need to, that it's hoarding, it's staying inside of you, okay? So emotional baggage it's past relationships, yes, but you got into those relationships because of how you were brought up, because of how you were raised, because of the relationships you created with your parents. So if you found yourself in something that was redundant or emotionally draining, you need to go into those relationships, accept, the fact that maybe you didn't have enough confidence to see it in the beginning, and then go back to the next relationship and accept that you made that choice again. But you're going to get to a place one day where you're going to realize that someone did this to you. Okay, there was an adult in your life that made you cope this way, or had you display this behavior, or this was the only way to survive in this type of environment. Okay, as children, we get suppressed a lot. Our intuition is suppressed. If mom is in control and you want to go outside and mom says no, then technically that's mom's intuition. That's not your intuition. So at a young age, our intuition is suppressed. And the more kids you have, the harder it is. Like, it's so hard for me with 4 children to just be like, if one wants to do something different, I have to just be like, okay, can we organize this? Because I understand they have their own impulses and their own intuition and things like that. So you have to go back to childhood and see where you were influenced the most. All right. And that goes for all of us, guys. All of us. All right, here we go. All right, I have a shout out from Susan and say yes or no question. So let's see what Susan needs to know, yes or no. Okay. So I'm not going to read it out loud. I don't know if it's personal or not, but I will do the video for Susan. Okay. Hello, Susan. So you have a question about there's someone reaching to you about another name in there. I'm saying this because I'm doing this live. I don't know if you want me to say the names or not, but I have the names in my head, and I want you to know if the answer is yes, if she will reach out to you. If she does, I feel like it's going to be in a drained way. Like, there aren't many other resources, or this is like the last hope is how it's coming through. Okay. So I do feel like there will be a point where there's communication, but I almost feel like it's kind of at the last straw or something like that. I just feel like a drained type of energy. Okay. Thank you so much for booking. Good luck with this. All right, guys. Yes, this is my only account. If I talk to you through DMs, I'm just going to give you a reading. Like, I'm not going to charge you ever in a DM. Like, I will redirect you to make your own choice. Okay. No psychic medium is going to do that. If somebody approaches you in your comments and says, oh, I have a message for you and it's going to change your life. I saw your picture and I read your energy and there's something you need to know, or you have a hex on your life and it was done by someone, but I can tell you who did it if you just pay me. Like, don't listen to those people, guys. Come on, just don't do it. I know it's one of those moments where we feel heartache and we want things to work out, but your intuition is also being tested. Okay. Like, this is the great awakening. This is the great resignation. This is the great scamming era of social media. Okay. Like, I had a 70-year-old woman, her account on Facebook was cloned to try to get people into scams. Like, it's happening all over, guys. Okay. What? Oh yeah. Let's keep using this deck. I love this deck. Okay. Robert. All right, Robert. Okay, I got Road Knight, which is find a way to forgive. And I feel like this has to do with your mother, or like a female energy. I feel like this has to do with your mother. Okay. From childhood. like teen years. All right? But the forgiving isn't for her. The forgiving is for you, because I feel like you're still harnessing some energy. Like you're still harnessing some hatred or some negativity, even if it's negative memories or negative emotions. Okay? Like let it go. There's like if it's not your mom, it's someone who's very domestic. Okay? That's like the energy of the person. Okay? I hope this helps. All right, guys. Don't forget, if you have a personal question, you want to know about romance, career, your finances, moving. My gosh, it's endless, right? I do have $5 yes or no questions. I have $11 aura readings. So this is what an aura reading can do for you. One, aura readings can identify spiritual or psychic abilities. Aura readings can also tell you the energy that you're displaying, whether or not it needs to change, what you need to do to change it. If you're in a good energy, I can tell you what you can be doing to harness the best of it, how other people see you, okay? Can someone block the Jesus Christ is Lord person, please, for spamming? All right, because, I mean, if I believed... I mean, guys, any God that I believe in is somebody who accepts and loves everyone, you know? So, like, please don't bring your negativity in here. Thank you. I would appreciate it. I mean, you can sit and listen. Oh, they're already blocked. Okay. Thanks. You know, they're always welcome to sit and listen if they don't know anything, you know, about it. But, like, just don't spam, because I'm trying to do readings, all right? And then I see Jesus, and I want to do a reading on Jesus every time I look up. So, here we go. Kennedy. This is for Kennedy. Thank you. Thank you, Kennedy. Thanks for being here, Kennedy. I got some partying like music when I said your name. That's funny, Kennedy. I don't know why. Okay, I got Lapis, which is like, it's telling me that, I don't know, that there is some disconnect between your true visions and your speech, or your third chakra and your third eye. It's maybe a little blocked, like your like reality and speaking your truth, or like, are you being truthful with yourself of where you see your life going in the future? Okay, I mean, you felt really like free. Okay. Okay, clear the clutter. So make a decision, clear the clutter. This is definitely like, I do feel like this free type of energy, but I do feel like maybe there are some friends and some situations that you've been doing kind of through teens, early 20s that maybe just doesn't serve you anymore. Like it doesn't serve your higher good anymore. And you really need to make a decision about that behavior moving forward. Because if you want your life to change, I say this all the time, you can't do anything the same that you're doing right now if you expect your life to be different than what it is right now, okay? All right. Someone asked, somebody said they haven't seen me live, and I just want to let you guys know that I go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to usually around 1:30 to p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're welcome, my love. So if you want to click the notification bell, it will tell you, right, anytime I go live. And I usually have my specials during the live. Once I'm done my live, you'll see those disappear, but I will still have my readings, my regular readings available. And just to let you know, the specials, how they're different than the readings that I do all the time is they're just shorter readings. So I know a lot of people don't have a lot of funds that they can exude right now. But I also know that sometimes just having information can relieve anxiety or messages from loved ones. So I do like to bring it at a price for those who support me and you're here live with me. I want to bring that opportunity for you. Okay. But it doesn't mean the readings are any different. Okay. Awesome. And Dominique is my awesome moderator right now. I'm going to do a reading for Dominique. Just a little message for her. Woo! That is insane. Okay, okay. So I'm going to flip over the one card, Dominique, that didn't flip over. Recall your dreams. Dominique, recall your dreams. This is telling me that okay, it may not be exactly your dreams, but it's like recalling your past memories. Like you're still being called to dive into your past memories to really see why you are behaving the way that you are, okay? You're being triggered, you know you're being triggered, but you need to figure out why, okay? Maybe before you go to bed at night, you can put the intentions of having answers in your dreams. I do this all the time. I'll say like, can you show me what I need to heal tonight in my dreams? Or if I'm working on a missing persons case, I'll connect to that person and I'll say, will you show me in my dreams what happened to you that night? And it freaking happens. So you have the ability to do that. Okay, Dominique? Okay, guys. Who's next? Chloe. Chloe. Let the money flow in, Chloe. Pyrite. This is fool's gold. Okay, this is the fake it till you make it. So if you're thinking about starting a new business, if you're thinking about starting a social media, if you're thinking about becoming anybody that knows what they're talking about in some way, shape, or form, you need to go for it. And I also feel like it's going to be profitable. And also the message is fake it till you make it, okay? It's about bringing the energy. Like, what is somebody who makes $100 million a year feel like? What does that person think like? You know, like they gotta manage the hell out of their money. Like that's what they need to think of, you know? So you just have to think like the way you want to be, or try to understand what that would feel like to see if that's something you even want. Okay? Jessica, message for you, Jessica. Woo. Hematite, ground yourself. Put hematite on your left hand is going to connect you more with spirituality. Connecting hematite on your right will keep you more grounded, more earthly. What does grounded even mean? It means to go back into like the areas of your life that you were conditioned or programmed and really understand your root system. It's really understanding like how you developed your idea of family. Okay. Like, let me just give you like an idea. Okay. Say your parents stayed together your whole childhood and all your siblings were full-blood siblings. And maybe your parents, when you were younger, they had said or made it seem like somebody was a bad parent for having multiple wives or multiple husbands in their lifetime and having children with multiple men or having children with multiple women. Maybe someone made that a fear, or they painted that in a bad light for you. Now you grow up like in this really shitty marriage and you have kids and, you know, maybe you only have one kid and you know you want more, but you try to salvage that marriage because of a deep-rooted fear of having children with another spouse or having half siblings, and you don't even realize it's a fear because you don't remember your parents talking about it. But maybe they talked about it, or it was just normal to you and you don't even realize it. Okay, going back into our life and going back into our childhood and listening to what the adults were saying around us, or maybe going back and realizing what they were saying around us, that is what's going to help us come out of this programming, okay? And that's really what grounded means, is to go back and analyze that, understand who you are and where you come from, okay? All right, guys, I have 15 more minutes for these specials. Okay, 15 more minutes for the specials. If that is something you guys are looking for, just I have $16 readings available. These are psychic readings. If anyone has an energy reading, this is what I'm doing now. Okay, so if Jessica, I just saw Jessica Harris. I just did a reading for you. I just did that reading for you. So an energy reading is when I embody you and I tell you what's going on in your life. I tell you the issues you need to deal with, how I feel, and it kind of can bring a little bit light to what's going on, because sometimes we can get clouded living in this life and looking at the world one way. So yeah, oh, hello, Laurel. Even a psychic or medium outsources. They go to other psychics and mediums to read their energy because it's not easy to read your own energy. There's always a bias. There's always a fear of some sort, okay? So just know that's normal for everyone, all right? Okay, Kira, message for you. Okay, so there's practicing some patience, okay? Not allowing the lack of patience in your life is what's, it's almost like a revolving door with anxiety, okay? It's like the lack of patience chases anxiety. Anxiety chases the lack of patience in your life. And this is a vicious cycle. So what can you control? The ability to have patience. Patience is a virtue. Say that to yourself when you feel like you're rushing, when you feel like you're trying to rush a situation, when your mind is racing on thoughts, say patience is a virtue, okay? Patience, patience. All right, I'm going to use this deck. This is another deck, Oracle deck by Madame Clara. You can get this, on an Etsy store, Madame Clara's 2-cent Oracle. Okay, so we're going to use this. What I like about this is there's words all around it. So it doesn't really matter. I don't have to flip it upside down. Whatever kind of comes out, that's what's meant to be. Okay? All right, Carla. We're going to go with you, Carla. All right. Carla. Message for you from your guides. Ooh. Okay, so I got constructiveness up in reverse. I also get sublimity in reverse. And I feel like there's this misconception about what imperfect means or what perfect means, or, you know, like, in your life, I feel like it's almost like I'm getting like, well, girls, they grow their hair long, or it's just this this idea of the perfect child or the perfect kid, and I feel like that was placed on you from a young age, and I feel like it's subliminally being like a part of you is like, you still believe that there's a certain threshold that you have to act towards or you have to be for the sake of other people, and you don't. And I feel like there's parts and pieces of you that are completely missing from your personality that you kind of put away in a little pocket, and that's why you don't feel fulfilled right now. It's because those pieces are not part of your life. They're still in the shadows, okay? And you have the ability to invite them out. You can ask your soul to show you those. Let me get a crystal, and I'm going to show you guys how to use crystals to overcome blocks and to pull, you know, personalities out of your shadow self and incorporate them into your life. Okay, let me just grab a crystal. I know I have a crystal over here somewhere. Do I have a big crystal? I have this crystal. Okay, I'll have this crystal. Okay, so, I have this crystal. Okay, this is my crystal that that is definitely accurate. Good. Thank you. I'm an energy reader. If anybody else would like to purchase a reading, go for it. So this is I would be happy to read and connect with you guys. This is my man in a crystal. You guys see the man's face in there? You guys see the man's face in that crystal? Please respond. I know you see it. I have a crystal keeper, and he lives in this crystal. You see his eyes and his nose and his mouth. I'm trying to get it at the perfect angle. Okay. Now that you guys see it, isn't it cool? Like when I first took a picture of this crystal and saw the face inside, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And it definitely looks like a male, doesn't it? It looks masculine. Okay, so when you want to heal, or you want to take out pieces of your personality from your shadow side that you don't know who these are. Yeah, it's like a silhouette of like eyes, a bridge of a nose, and a mouth. Isn't that insane? So what you want to do is you want to hold your crystal in your right hand. I'm reversed right now, so I'll do it like this, okay? Hold your crystal in your right hand, and I want you to point the point facing away from you because we are programming the crystal. So from the butt end, we are programming the crystal forward, okay? We want the energy to flow this way. So I want you to hold in your right hand, and I want you to say to yourself to bring forward any blocks that are held in your unconscious or subconscious mind. Bring forth any personality traits that are left in your shadow, okay? You can say things like this to bring it out. Which crystal? You can use crystal quartz, anything with a point. Anything with a point, okay? It's the point that's important here because we're directing the energy. This happens to be smoky quartz, okay, which smoky quartz is just crystal quartz that are a little bit heated. I mean, they all start that way, okay? Now, once you program your crystal, you want to say it over and over, okay? Whether you want to take out personality pieces of your shadow self and put them in here, or you want blocks. I would only do a couple at a time, guys, okay? Don't get overwhelmed. But then you need to get up and shake it off, okay? Crack your neck, crack your muscles, and then I want you to get back into a meditative state of mind. Take your crystal and turn it around and face the point towards you. Now we are going to put the energy back into our consciousness so that we can deal with them and process them. So now that you programmed it, you're going to hold the crystal with the point facing you, and you say to yourself, I allow the blocks to enter my conscious mind. I allow my personality traits out from the shadows into my personal or into my conscious mind. Okay, my personal space into my conscious mind, okay? Yeah, we got 30,000 guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. So if that is something that you guys are trying to figure out, how do I overcome these blocks? Doing a simple exercise like this while you're meditating, it might take 15 minutes, 7 minutes meditating, programming the blocks in your crystals, turn it around, 7 minutes accepting the blocks. And this is what happens with a lot of people. They may not expect whatever comes through is meant to come through. Don't shut it out. If you see someone's face and you don't know who it is, it may be leading you somewhere, but you shut it out the second you see it. So as long as you keep accepting that whatever comes through is in fact what you have to heal, you will continue to heal. The second you say, no, it's going to stop. All of those messages, everything you programmed will stay right here, okay? So you have to be accepting. You have to, like, who gives a shit? If you don't think you have to heal it, just friggin' do it anyway. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, if I looked at something and I was like, oh, I already got over this with this person. Well, obviously I didn't. My guides just said, obviously you didn't, because it's presenting itself right here to you. Okay, so trust yourself, trust your intuition. You know what you have to heal before I knew, okay? All right. And if you still can't figure it out, that's why I'm here. Okay, I can read your chakras, I can read your energy, I can read your blocks, I can tell you how to heal, okay? I've had to heal myself, so now I'm here to help you guys heal yourself, okay? I only have about 6 minutes left of these specials, and I would love to connect with you. Some of you guys, oh, you're welcome, guys, you're welcome. I would love to connect with you. So yeah, Dominique is in here, she's awesome. She's telling you these specials, $5 specials. I have a $5 yes or no, and $11 aura reading, and I have a $16 mini psychic reading. But if you keep going in there, I would love to connect with some of you. Fertility, medical, anything about, if you've never had a North Node reading and you don't know what your North Node, your true life destiny is, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? You need to know this stuff because it's going to help you find your true success and your true happiness in this lifetime. Okay, so check it out. Go check out what North Node is if you don't know what that is. And then you can go ahead and book a reading. Just make sure that you put your birth date time in place. Okay, so let's do a few more messages. I still have about 5 more minutes in here, and I would love to connect with more of you guys. So I'm going to bring this deck out. Okay. Going to bring this deck out. We're going to use this deck. Woo! Ooh, the butterfly came out. Oh, the butterfly came out, guys. Transformation is beautiful. All right, guys, here we go. You guys ready for some more messages from your guides? All right, Claire. All right, Claire, message for you from your guides. I heard take a leap of faith in my head. Time to let go. So I don't know if these two go hand in hand, but there is some energy that you need to let go of, some energy that's been in your life for a while, whether it's a person or some stuff. And yeah, take a leap of faith and just let it go. Like, and I feel like the leap of faith comes from the fact that it's been in your life for a while. And it may just no longer serve your higher good. And you know, you guys can all do this at any time. If you have an energy or a person or something in your life that you just need to go away, and you can say like, I release all energy that no longer serves me. I release all negative energy that no longer serves me or is no longer good for my highest purpose. Okay. You can say those self statements to yourself too. They're like positive affirmations that work at a subliminal level. Okay. So for example, I say to myself, like, the more time I spend with my family, the more money I make. And that is helping me to create a business where my family can be part of it or create a way of income around my family, or it's more of being connected than disconnected. And I feel like the universe would support that. So that's why I'm using that affirmation. Okay? Okay. Jemima, what card fell out for you? Jemima? There we go. Okay. Spirit has a plan, and I do feel like tough turmoil. I feel like maybe you had a rocky road, not the ice cream, but like a rough road, you know? And I feel like you have a higher purpose, you have a plan, and I do feel like you're meant to rise from the ashes, so to speak, like digging your way out, like Spirit's like, rock bottom. There is no better place to build a new foundation because it's really sturdy. That's what I feel like I have to say to you. Okay, so you will have success in this lifetime. You are meant to have success in this lifetime, and it is going to come from a place of pain. But that's why you're going to be so successful, because it's like you're going to be coming out, digging, clawing, and it's really going to be passion that people see in you, and that's what it will attract people to you. Okay. All right, 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. Why don't you just head over there right now, go book, see what it's like. All right, thank you so much for booking, Lucy. Thank you. All right, I still have my specials up tomorrow. I'll have some new specials up tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have the yes or no question or the aura reading. I might work off Hey Hero, I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, Debbie. Here we go, Debbie. Message for you. Okay. So I feel a lack, but I also feel that you're a powerful being. Like, you have really good intuition. You have really good psychic abilities. So I'm trying to think if this lack that I feel is like a lack of confidence in yourself, or a lack of success, or just feeling like someone missed the mark with you. Like, you have this connection, or this idea of being a psychic or medium is intriguing to you. And I feel like I have to tell you, like, you have these abilities. Like, you have ability to connect with spirit. You have ability to connect to all the matrix of information that ever existed. But there's something about not having the confidence, or not thinking that you're enough or that you deserve it. Okay. All right, guys, I am headed out. If you would like to book a reading with me, please consider that. The link is right in my bio. I work through two companies. I work through Hey Hero and Snipfeed. Like to book a reading with me, please consider that. The link is right in my bio. I work through 2 companies. I work through Hey Hero and SnipFeed. You can access Hey Hero through SnipFeed at any time. I do have a $5 yes or no question up available on Hey Hero, which I'll keep, but I am going to head out, make sure that the special is no longer available. But yeah, I'll be available tomorrow, guys. So if you booked with me yesterday, you can definitely expect your response to come through. If you booked a 24-hour response, then I'll do yours first, okay? So I thank you so much for connecting with me today, guys. Thank you. If you have any, if you're looking for something that is unique, or a question about a relationship or a romance, please book. You can watch the replay of this. It will be up on YouTube by the end of the weekend. Okay? So, thank you so much. Bye, Laura. Thank you. See you guys later. I appreciate you guys being here. So yeah. All right, I'm going to do some readings. I have some sick babies, so I got to go tend to them. Tough. It's tough. But I love connecting with you guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here, Dominique. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me. Have a wonderful day. Madeline McCain. I do have a one-on-one I have later. I can't forget that. Oh. I have 2 later. All right. Okay, guys, you're just watching me up here. Edit. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, my YouTube. Okay. If you want this replay, click the link in my bio and scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see the meta movement. You can just click on it. It'll take you right to my page. Okay? Thanks.